I've received a love letter from a 14-year-old, the boy who claimed to be your husband from a past life. He wrote a total of 99 pages of love letters. Sister, wait for me to grow up. I will definitely marry you. My wife and I burst out laughing. She met the boy to clarify things. Sweetheart, I already have a boyfriend. You should focus on your studies now. After returning home, I teased my wife that she had broken a little the boy's heart, but she just laughed. About 9 years later, while rummaging through a locker at home, I found that love letter. It was carefully preserved, with the last page reading, Adrian Salazar, I will wait for you to grow up. When I found this love letter in the safe at home, I was stunned for a long time. The colorful papers were glued together, each cut into the shape of a heart. This was the love letter that a 14-year-old the boy had given to Eleanor Vasquez 9 years ago, totaling 99 pages. This was the love letter that a 14-year-old the boy had given to Eleanor Vasquez 9 years ago, totaling 99 pages. Because the boy was still too young, Eleanor Vasquez only saw it as a joke. I still remember that Eleanor Vasquez told the boy, Sweetheart, I already have a husband. You should focus on your studies now. After that, the boy ran away crying. Why is this love letter here now? I flipped through each page until I saw the words on the last page, and I recognized that handwriting immediately. It was Eleanor Vasquez's. Adrian Salazar, I will wait for you to grow up. I was dumbfounded. The boy who gave the love letter to Eleanor Vasquez was named Adrian Salazar. My mind went blank, buzzing. Then, I looked at the remaining letters in the locker, opening each one. Sister, I'm in the 9th grade now. I've grown another year. My mind went blank, buzzing. Then, I looked at the remaining letters in the locker, opening each one. Sister, I'm in the 9th grade now. I've grown another year older. In 3 years I'll be 18. Remember to keep your promise to wait for me to grow up, sister. I did poorly on this final exam and got scolded by Dad. So frustrating. I wish she were here with me. I really want to hug you. I really want to hug you. Sister, today I have become a real man. Last night I dreamed of you. Do you know what that means? It means I can make you pregnant. Sister, Mom bought me a phone. Let's exchange numbers, okay? My website is Love and Hurt. I wish you would follow me. The letters were arranged chronologically. After this letter, there were no more letters. This indicates that the two of them had started communicating by phone. By then, the boy was just 18 years old. I felt a chill run through me, almost unable to breathe. If I hadn't returned to my hometown today to help Eleanor Vasquez clean up, I would have been deceived by her forever. My good wife, gentle as water for the past 10 years, had spent 2/3 of that time cheating on me behind my back. How disgusting. My hands trembled. Remembering the nickname on the letters, I searched online. After a while, I found that account. All these years, the other party had not changed their name. This account had several thousand followers. I entered his personal page. The personal page was filled with daily posts about life with his girlfriend. If I didn't know that the woman appearing in those posts was my wife, Eleanor Vasquez, I would think he was a happy love blogger just by looking at those posts. I clicked on the pinned post at the top. It was a proposal post, dated a year ago. I proposed to her. For 11 years, I have grown from a boy into a man thanks to Sister Eleanor being by my side. She has given me endless love and tolerance, teaching me how to love someone. Sister and I will be together for life. Accompanying it was a photo of a woman's hand wearing a diamond ring, with no face visible, but I recognized it as Eleanor Vasquez's hand. I spent the entire afternoon scrolling through nearly 1,000 posts on his website. All his posts were related to Sister Eleanor. They traveled together, dined together. They even flirted with each other. When I saw the most recent post, I felt nauseous again. In the chat, the boy sent a picture of his abs to Eleanor Vasquez, and Eleanor Vasquez replied, "Wash up and wait for me below." There were comments saying that they had been together for so long and were still so passionate. The boy replied, "She clings to me, saying that my youth and strength make her very happy. With others, she feels nothing at all. Who says I'm naturally good looking?" At first, she was very shy, but I seduced her to the point of losing control. Now, whenever I have free time at the office, I sneak under the desk. She loves it. Reading those lines, I felt frozen. Eleanor Vasquez and I had started to reduce the frequency of our intimacy since last year. Later, she often used the excuse of being tired from work to refuse. I never expected that behind my back she was so passionate with another man. In nearly 1,000 posts on the website, Eleanor Vasquez never showed her face, but the man had selfies. I saved his pictures and saved each post from the website, taking photos of the letters as evidence. He said the two of them were flirting in the office, so that person must be close to Eleanor Vasquez, very likely a colleague from her company. I wiped away the tears that I didn't even realize had fallen. Just then, I received a call from Eleanor Vasquez. "Honey, why did you come back to the hometown?" "My mom is just joking. Why are you going there?" I tried to stay calm. "The old house is being renovated for rent. There are a few of your things. Your mom asked me to bring them back, so I came to take a look." Eleanor Vasquez's voice sounded a bit anxious. "Why are you doing that?" "I'll hire someone to move them." "What do you plan to bring back?" "I'll hire someone to move them." "What do you plan to bring back?" If I hadn't discovered the safe, I might have thought Eleanor Vasquez was just asking casually, but now I was sure she was feeling guilty. "Oh, it's nothing." I saw that the safe was locked. There was almost silence on the other end for a few seconds. "What's wrong?" I laughed coldly inside. "No, it's nothing. I just wanted to ask what was inside." "Is it valuable?" "Do you see that the safe is locked and can't be opened?" In fact, when I arrived, the safe was not locked at all. I just guessed that Eleanor Vasquez hadn't been there for a long time and forgot about it. Sure enough, she breathed a sigh of relief. "No, it's nothing. Just some useless documents. You can leave it there. I'll handle it later." I nodded, softening my tone. "Honey, let me come pick you up, okay?" "I'm done with work." I declined. "No need. I'll drive myself." When I got home, Eleanor Vasquez had finished cooking, wearing an apron, calling me to eat. "Honey, come eat. I made coca chicken wings. You'll love it. You'll love it." Looking at Eleanor Vasquez's beautiful face and gentle demeanor, I couldn't imagine that the person in front of me could do something so disgusting. "No need. I already ate out. I'm not hungry." Eleanor Vasquez stepped forward to hug me. "What's wrong? Is my cooking not good? Why did you eat out?" I pushed her hand away, speaking calmly. "It's nothing. I just felt a bit hungry, so I grabbed a bite outside." Eleanor Vasquez looked at me gently. "You really look like a glutton." Hearing those words, I felt a chill. Eleanor Vasquez changed the subject. "Next week is our wedding anniversary. What do you want to do?" I pretended to think and then said, "Wedding anniversary?" I forgot. Eleanor Vasquez looked a bit sad. I felt guilty and said, "I'm sorry. These past few days my brother is getting a divorce, and he wants to go out to have fun. I promised to go to Thailand with him for a few days." "I already promised him?" I nodded. "There's no other way. This just happened today. I just promised him, and the plane tickets are already booked. I intended to tell you, but I won't be able to be with you on our anniversary. Can we make it up when I get back?" Eleanor Vasquez didn't seem very happy. I continued to apologize. "This just happened today. I just promised him, and the plane tickets are already booked. I intended to tell you, but I won't be able to be with you on our anniversary. Can we make it up when I get back?" Eleanor Vasquez didn't seem very happy. I continued to apologize, and she reluctantly agreed. "All right then, have fun." I made an excuse that I wanted to rest and returned to my room, then immediately called Damian Cruz to tell him to move in with me, instructing him not to let anything slip. Damian Cruz quickly agreed and curiously asked me what was going on that I had to do this. I seriously told him, "You can't tell anyone about this. Wait until I come to find you and I'll explain everything." Damian Cruz has been my close friend since childhood, and I trust him completely. I told Eleanor Vasquez that I would leave the day after tomorrow. Saying it early like that was also because I didn't want to be with her anymore. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to bear it. The next day, I packed my things and went directly to Eleanor Vasquez's company. I rarely come to the office. Even when she does, she just waits in the car, let alone intervening with her staff. But this time I didn't give any notice. As soon as I stepped out of the elevator, I saw the man who had an affair with Eleanor Vasquez. He was standing at the reception desk, playing on his phone, looking energetic and fashionable, wearing headphones, a handsome young man. My body went rigid. He also saw me, his face momentarily startled. I walked step by step toward him, noticing the name tag on his shirt, Adrian Salazar. I looked into his face. He seemed completely taken aback. "Where's your boss?" Adrian Salazar's face turned pale. "He's in the office." "You look familiar. Have we met before?" "You must be Mr. Nathaniel Castillo, right? Perhaps you've seen me when you came to the office. You look really handsome. Do you have a date with your girlfriend tonight?" Yes, my girlfriend and I are going to have French food. I said nothing, turning to look for Eleanor Vasquez. Eleanor Vasquez was drinking coffee in the office. Seeing me, she was also surprised. Why are you here? Didn't you want me to pick you up? Eleanor Vasquez's smile was a bit forced. No, it's just... What's up? Aren't you going to play tennis with Damien Cruz today? I'm leaving tomorrow. I miss you so much, my wife. Let's go out for dinner tonight. I took Eleanor Vasquez's hand. She hesitated for a moment, but eventually nodded. What do you want to eat? I smirked. Let's have French food. Eleanor Vasquez's expression stiffened, then she smiled and said, okay. Of course, Eleanor Vasquez finished work early to go downstairs with me. Before leaving, I saw Adrian Salazar at the reception desk and deliberately stopped. Thank you for the suggestion. Tonight, my wife and I are also planning to have French food. Have a great date. After saying that, I ignored Adrian Salazar, who looked like he wanted to kill someone, and continued. While having dinner with Eleanor Vasquez, I absent-mindedly kept looking at Adrian Salazar's website. Sure enough, he had posted a whiny message. That annoying old man. Why did he come here? That annoying old man. Why doesn't he just die already? Below, a fan asked him what had happened, but Adrian Salazar didn't reply. During dinner, Eleanor Vasquez's phone rang incessantly. You should go answer it. It might be important. Eleanor Vasquez awkwardly nodded. I'll just go to the bathroom for a moment. When she left, I followed her. At the bathroom door, I overheard Eleanor Vasquez talking on the phone with Adrian Salazar. Baby, don't be angry anymore. It's all my fault. He'll be gone tomorrow. I'll be with you, okay? Please don't be mad. Eleanor Vasquez coaxed him for a long time before they finished their conversation. I quietly left, returning to my seat after finishing dinner, perhaps because Adrian Salazar was still causing a ruckus. Eleanor Vasquez made an excuse about work at the company and took me home before hurriedly leaving. That night, I saw Adrian Salazar post again. Tomorrow I will be the master of this house. Love my wife the most. I frowned. Could it be what I was thinking? Did they dare to do that? Did they immediately take my place as soon as I left? I scoffed coldly. Fine, if you want to play like this, I will definitely give you a surprise to make you happy. The next morning, I packed my things, said goodbye to Eleanor Vasquez, and got in Damien Cruz's car to his house, where I told him everything. He was extremely angry, looking even more agitated than I was. Ah, despicable women! How can there be such disgusting people? He scolded while introducing me to a lawyer. The lawyer came to my house, and I provided him with all of the existing evidence. It's best to have solid proof. That way we'll have a better chance in court. Right now there's no solid proof, but there will be in a few days. That night I left, and Eleanor Vasquez really did take Adrian Salazar back to my house. I recognized my curtains from the photo Adrian Salazar posted. After being together for over 10 years, I finally became the master of this house. Below, netizens commented congratulations, thinking they were moving into a new house and celebrating. Fine. If you dare to brazenly do that in my house, I will naturally add fuel to the fire. I used fake photos to message Eleanor Vasquez every day. On the anniversary of my wedding with Eleanor Vasquez, I went to her parents, neighbors, colleagues, and friends one by one. Today's the anniversary of my wedding with Eleanor Vasquez. Please help me create a surprise for her. I had only gathered everyone an hour before, fearing they would leak the secret. Among them, the ones most likely to spill were Eleanor Vasquez's parents and friends. I held Eleanor Vasquez's mother's hand. Mom, please don't tell me again. I've been planning this for a long time, wanting to surprise her. Eleanor Vasquez's mother mumbled, I know. You kids nowadays are so full of tricks. If you want to celebrate, just celebrate. Why make a fuss? I forced a smile. Mom, please turn off your phone. I've prepared the car. We'll set off soon. At my request, everyone in the car turned off their phones to keep the conversation lively. Eleanor Vasquez's parents scolded me for wasting money. I silently gazed out the window. I had been with Eleanor Vasquez for a long time, and her parents always thought it wasn't worthy of her. We were a high-income couple without children, which was something her parents frequently criticized me for. They believed I couldn't have children. What hurt me the most was that they wanted to introduce another match for Eleanor Vasquez to marry. The groom's family had already been found. When Eleanor Vasquez found out, she was furious and led me to move out of her parents' house. Before planning this, I had wondered if it was necessary to make such a fuss. But then I thought about how Eleanor Vasquez had deceived me all this time. All my feelings, my entire inner world were devoted to her. Could a divorce really compensate for my loss? A liar must swallow 1,000 needles. If Eleanor Vasquez had any conscience, today would just be a simple surprise. If she didn't, then sorry, she had no heart, so why should I save face for her? By the time we arrived at the house, it was 8 p.m. Eleanor Vasquez's friends helped me carry flowers, Damien Cruz helped me carry the cake, and there were people carrying fireworks. Everything was ready just to surprise Eleanor Vasquez. The group took the elevator. Everyone seemed excited. Some even took out their phones to prepare to film. The elevator opened, and I signaled for everyone to be quiet. I used my fingerprint to unlock the door. Before opening the door, the room was eerily silent. When I pushed the door open, the living room was empty, but there were scattered underwear on the sofa. Eleanor Vasquez's parents' expressions changed. There was no one in the living room, but sounds were coming from the bedroom. I pointed at the door, signaling for silence. When we entered the bedroom, there were unfinished dishes and 2 glasses of wine on the dining table in the kitchen, all indicating that there were 2 people in this house. The older the ginger, the spicier it gets. Eleanor Vasquez's parents quickly realized something was wrong. As I was about to reach the bedroom, Eleanor Vasquez's mother called out loudly, trembling, "Daughter, we're here. Nathaniel Castillo wants to surprise you. Get up quickly." Everyone around stared wide-eyed. I twisted the doorknob, but the door was locked. Damien Cruz immediately frowned. Her mother said it was a surprise. Why did she lock the door? The door wouldn't open, so I had no choice but to knock, waiting for Eleanor Vasquez to come out and open it. After the excitement wore off, some people gradually began to notice something was off. About 5 minutes later, Eleanor Vasquez opened the door. She was wearing pajamas, her expression stiff. I smiled at her. "Eleanor Vasquez, happy anniversary." I brought the cake in front of her, and Damien Cruz held the flowers, wanting to push into the room. "Get out, the room is too messy." Eleanor Vasquez panicked, trying to push Damien Cruz out. "Honey, why didn't anyone say they were back? I'm not ready at all." My expression didn't change. "Of course, it's a surprise for you. How could I not think of that?" Damien Cruz raised his voice. "What are you afraid of? Why won't you let us into the room? Do you have a secret in there?" Eleanor Vasquez's mother's face turned pale. Damien Cruz scolded again. "What do you mean by that? Nathaniel Castillo, is this a surprise or a scare? Are you framing my daughter?" My expression turned cold. What did he frame Eleanor Vasquez for? Eleanor Vasquez's mother was so red in the face, she couldn't speak. Eleanor Vasquez's father pulled me to start mediating. "Come on, today is a happy day. New Yen, come out. The room is too small. Let's go outside and share the cake." Right. Today is a happy day, honey. Let's go outside and cut the cake." I shrugged Eleanor Vasquez's father off, looking straight into Eleanor Vasquez's eyes. "But I must go into the room." After that statement, the atmosphere around us seemed to freeze. I had never seen Eleanor Vasquez so panicked. She looked like a lost soul, her smile twisted and uglier than crying. "Honey, there are so many people. The room can't hold all of us." I couldn't help but laugh. "Eleanor Vasquez, it's my room. Can't I even go in to see Nathaniel Castillo? What are you causing a ruckus for? Are you sick? You just have to make things difficult for my daughter, right? Everyone out. This anniversary can't continue." Eleanor Vasquez's mother began to chase people away, wanting to kick out all the relatives and friends. Eleanor Vasquez's friend immediately spoke up. "Okay, uncle, we'll head back first. We won't disturb you two anymore." They also realized this wasn't a simple surprise. Their expressions complex and wanting to intervene. "Don't rush. We haven't even cut the cake yet, and you're already in a hurry to kick people out? Are you guilty?" Damien Cruz pouted. I just looked at Eleanor Vasquez. "Will you let me in or not?" Eleanor Vasquez trembled. She wanted to hug me. "Honey, can we talk slowly?" I dodged, my voice cold. "Fine, we can talk slowly. This time I won't go in out of respect for you. You've used up all your chances this time, and there won't be any more opportunities in the future." Eleanor Vasquez's eyes were filled with panic. Her gaze kept shifting, and finally she conceded, "You can go in." I pushed the door open, with Damien Cruz following behind. I took out my phone to record the entire process, and as he walked in, he exclaimed loudly, "Where are the fireworks?" It's time, and they haven't been set off yet. Where's the surprise? Eleanor Vasquez's friends were setting off fireworks, and Ashley was soaring through the air. I stepped into the room, which was quite messy, but I didn't see anyone else or any men's clothing. Less than a minute after entering, Eleanor Vasquez's mother pulled me outside. Come on, you've seen enough, go outside. I frowned. I need to get a jacket, it's a bit chilly. After I said that, everyone turned to look at the wardrobe next to the bed. It was a large wardrobe, and the door could easily hide someone inside. Eleanor Vasquez stepped forward nervously. Let me get it for you. I stayed still, watching her open the other side of the wardrobe and take out one of her jackets to drape over me. Is this okay? Can we go outside now? Eleanor Vasquez's mother couldn't hold back any longer. I turned my head slightly to look at Eleanor Vasquez beside me. Eleanor Vasquez, do you love me? Eleanor Vasquez's face turned pale. Of course I love you. How much do you love me? The person I love most in this world is you. Then why did you give me this jacket? Don't you know my favorite is the overcoat in the wardrobe? Don't you know my favorite is the overcoat in the wardrobe? That's the one I wore when I proposed to you. Such an important moment. I just want to wear that one. I stepped over to open the other side of the wardrobe, and just then the door swung open on its own, revealing a man in a bathrobe. He was completely bare underneath, just wearing the bathrobe. That bathrobe was my overcoat. His hair was messy, but his youthful face was handsome. As he stepped out, he put in the coat and ran his fingers through his tousled hair. At that moment, everyone fell silent. Eleanor Vasquez trembled, pointing at him. Who are you? Adrian Salazar shot a sideways glance at Eleanor Vasquez. Stop pretending! Can't you see he has already figured it out? Adrian Salazar then looked at me. There was still lipstick on his lips, the same color as Eleanor Vasquez's. Nathaniel Castillo, you should stop acting too. It's getting boring. You realized it last time you came to the office, right? Eleanor Vasquez and I were together, and since everything was already exposed, it might as well be that the two of them get a divorce.